It's your girl Janelle Lachey, and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to the 12 days of Christmas. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited for today's video. I'm ready to get some things, off of my chest and maybe like provide some information to y'all, and maybe you all can relate. To get started, I just want to say hello to everybody that's been tuning into my videos. I really do appreciate it. Remember that we are on the road to 100, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your girl up. Turn those post notifications on as well. If you like videos like this, make sure you let me know down in the comments so I can continue to make this and provide good content to you all, okay? Period. Now, I know you probably read by the title, like, what is this girl talking about? Christmas woes. Well, I'm going to tell you, I have not been in the Christmas spirit. I have not. And not just for this year, I'm talking about the past 4 years. I have not been in the Christmas spirit. I have not put up a tree. I have not sung a carol. I have barely even bought a gift. And I was trying to figure out, girl, why? What is going on? And I mean, some of you all might be stuck there too, trying to figure out, like, why am I not in the spirit? Like, what's going on? Trying to reflect about, everybody's jolly. This is a time for giving and family and just being in good and high spirits and preparing for the new year and, thanking Jesus and all of these things. But honey, I don't feel that way. Until this year. This year, I actually have a reason to be grateful and blessed times 1 million without even needing a present the first. So I did some reflecting to kind of figure out why I was possibly down and reasons I probably wasn't in the spirit these last 4 years. And I came up with a few things. Let me know in the comments if you relate to any one of these things, and if they are valid reasons for you to be maybe not in the holly jolly spirit, okay? So I of course have my handy dandy iPad out. I did write them down because your girl gotta stay on track because I know how to veer, okay? So I wanted to just kind of like bring them up and talk about it. So the first thing that I am going to bring up, let me make sure I can get everything up, Lord Jesus. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to say that may have caused me not to be in the holiday spirit in the past was financial stress. Obviously, I do feel like we know that this is a time for giving and receiving, but mainly giving, but you can't give if you ain't got it, okay? So I think about the past, I'm sorry, y'all. My cat, he ain't gonna let me be great. But when I think about the last couple of years that I was not in the Christmas spirit, I was also broke. It was hard for me to get in the spirit because how was I going to spread joy? I didn't have the money to go out and buy gifts. I barely had money to, pay my bills at sometimes, provide for my everyday expenses. So I do believe that caused it being like you're not in the spirit anymore. You can't go out, you can't buy the gifts, you can't, you don't want to show up to events empty-handed. So what you do, you stay in. I can't do it, I'm in. That's gonna put anybody, I feel like, in a mood. And I feel like financial stress in general puts people in a mood, So on top of it being Christmas and then you not being financially able, that will be a Christmas woe, Number two, honestly, I do feel like me being lonely or feeling lonely also is a reason why I might not be in the spirit, and even in the past, and I did have someone, but even sometimes in those situations you feel lonely or alone. you know, depending on what's going on in that relationship, or just you might just be in a whole different headspace than this other person. And that could cause you to still feel alone. You can feel lonely in a room full of 100 people. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like you do not have the support of like your main people, the people that you look for in your core, maybe, you know, family issues, you know, friendships not working out, you know, or, you know, little spits and spats, whatever the case may be, loneliness in a time of giving and love and spreading cheer. People are happy with their family. They're wearing matching pajamas. Women are getting engaged. People are announcing pregnancies. And you are cooped up alone thinking about, dang, like, why isn't it me? That can cause a Christmas woe. I'm sure that was one of the main factors as well, for me not being in the Christmas spirit. Another one is definitely family relationships for me. I don't have a perfect family. I don't have a perfect immediate family. You know, it's always awkward when the holidays come around, because that's like the only time we hang out, you know? So it's one of those things of like, okay, yes, I do want to be around my family. I do want to do these things, but it's also just awkward because the bond, the relationship seems like forced around Christmas, because it's just like, we got to show up, you know? The nieces and nephews deserve to have like Christmases, you get what I'm saying? But it just seems a little forced. So the lack of relationship with my immediate family is definitely something that makes me, or had made me feel, you know, I'm not really in the spirit. I don't really want to go hang around them and be fake for 3 or 4 hours. I love them, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, the relationship sometimes it's just not, it's just, you know, family. So that could definitely put you in a situation where you don't even want to show up for your family. You don't want to go to even eat, you know? Oh, you're cooking? Honestly, that's not enough to get me over there. You know, oh, you have a gift for me? I'll get it when I see you. Like, you know, relationships like that with family can really be trying when it comes to this holiday season. So even if you are going through something with your family, even friends or whomever, do not let it take your joy. Create your own new Christmases, new holiday feels, you know, and you can thrive off that, you know, simple as that. So I feel like that's one of the things that may have had me in Christmas woes in the past. And I keep saying in the past because I am in the mood now, but I wasn't in the mood up until 2 weeks ago. So it's still in the past, but it's still very present for me when I say like in the past. Literally 2 weeks ago. And I'll talk about that in a second. So also, I think I would just say like one more thing, because there's plenty of things I could say, and I can get really deep when it comes to like a lot of stuff, but I don't want to like go a little bit deep and have this going on. But I also feel like just feeling tired mentally, physically, having to work, you know, just not being able to have a break because you're on the grind. Even if it's Christmas, you working on Christmas Eve, you off on Christmas Day, then you have to go back to work on the 26th. Like, it's just, you just drained, you know what I'm saying? And even leading up to the holiday, especially at the time when I was working for a call center, the call volumes, all of that stuff is draining. And so therefore, even though you're supposed to be leading up to the holiday, you're supposed to be in the holiday spirit, things are supposed to be uplifting, it really feels too much. It becomes a burnout because you're not only thinking about work, you're not thinking about your life, you're not thinking about just your family, you got to think about buying gifts, you got to think about all these other piled on expenses, going back to money that you probably don't have and things of that nature. It's a literal burnout. And for me, it's always a burnout mentally. Seasonal depression, I'm just gonna bring this up on top of that too. In the wintertime, seasonal depression always come creeping in like, hey girl, I know you was turning up over the summer. You had a blast. But what you gonna do now? Tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Reflect on what was going on. Now you're all in your head trying to figure out, oh, it's the end of the year. Like, da 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 da. I can't even explain it. So, yeah. These are some reasons why I have not been feeling in the Christmas spirit these past couple of years. It literally was about to be my 4th year in a row, not even putting up a Christmas tree or anything. I'm going to tell you, the main reason why I was able to get in the Christmas spirit this year is because of this. YouTube. And the audience that I'm building. I told myself I should do something for Christmas. I know all the girlies and the YouTube guys and gals are doing, you know, what do they do? Vlogmas. I knew I couldn't commit to 100% Vlogmas. You know what I'm saying? Every day it's just too many videos for someone like me that's up and coming. But I'm doing my best because we got 12. Hello? But I said, if I'm going to do it, I want to be able to do it good for me. You know what I'm saying? It might not be compared to all of the other you know, people that you subscribe to or watch, but it's good for me. You know, it's good for my first time. I'm showing up for myself, and I want to show up for myself. And in order for me to do that this month and, you know, get the results that I want, I need to be in the spirit. You need to get a tree. You need to decorate. You know, you need to find some fun things to do. You know, it's cold outside, but you still should go outside. You know, it was just that simple thing that clicked in me this year that just sent it over the edge. Now I see my tree is lit up. I'm just so happy. Like, it is Christmas time. You know, like, I feel good. And it just took that one little switch in my head just to do this for somebody else. I'm honestly not even doing this for me. I'm not, you know, getting any benefit out of this, but just putting myself out there to y'all. So this makes me feel good. I don't know. I don't have the Christmas woe. But this year, when I have like my New Year's or my Reflect on 2025 video, which will probably be coming before the new year, y'all won't understand how, like, I just feel this way. So I'm happy that I'm out of it. I'm happy I was able to shake it. But remember, it was only 2 weeks ago. I wasn't gonna do anything. I just literally had to plan all these out every day, coming up with something, trying to figure what my next video was gonna be. Shout out to my friends that's keeping me up out of this rut that I could be in, you know? So yeah, that's about it. Let me know if y'all agree with some of these things. Let me know if you felt any of these woes during Christmas that made you feel out of the Christmas spirit, that you didn't really want to do anything. You really just wanted to be in your house in the dark, you know? Let me know. I know I'm not the only one. It happens to the best of us, but we always can shake back. Find something in you that re-sparks your holiday spirit. We get this once a year. You don't even have to do a lot. But think back to your childhood. What made you happy around this time? Even if it's just putting up a Christmas tree, putting up a wreath, going to buy a candy cane, anything, just putting on some Christmas music, watching a Christmas movie. You know, get in the mindset of what made you happy when you were a child. Go back and think about those things, because think about it. We didn't have money. We didn't have, you know, jobs. We didn't have anything. We were just happy on Christmas because we knew Santa was coming with the gifts. And as an adult, Santa might not be coming with no gift. And that's okay, because you are the gifts. Wrapped up, sealed, delivered, baby. Well, I told y'all I can talk. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. But hopefully y'all like this video. Like I said, let me know in the comments some of your Christmas woes if you had some. Provide us some things that you did to get in the spirit, or what you do every year, and maybe your traditions. Let us know. make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. You know we on that road to 100. And if you like videos like this, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to make more videos like this, sit down videos with y'all. Until next time, ho ho, hey!